Now on the right time zone, so we will give it a shot. As I stand before you, I have literally a page of written comments, and I will go through those, but I want to just first tell you that it has really been a pleasure and an honor to be the 2009 chair and to serve you, ACI North America membership. I have been involved with ACI for a number of years and have sat in the audience and worked on various committees, but it wasn't until this year that I really, truly have a greater appreciation for how strong of an organization ACI really is, and the level of work and caliber of work that Greg and the team of ACI does on your behalf and my behalf every day. As chairman, I have the opportunity to preside over the board meetings. I have the opportunity to speak on behalf of ACI from time to time in Washington. But you know, I said from time to time. What really matters is what happens on a day-to-day basis. And I have to recognize the fact that Greg has put together a very strong team, staff. And every day, when you're not thinking about what's happening in Washington or what's happening globally, these folks are doing it for us. And they bring it to our attention. And I have to tell you that it wasn't until this year I really have an appreciation for what ACI North America does on behalf of its membership. From time to time, there have been challenges, and you know, when you look at when it's time to do dues increases, etc., and you say, man, what is this going for? But I will encourage each of you that you pay your dues, your financial dues. Get involved with the committees, get involved with the leadership of ACI, and then I think you will truly appreciate the value of this organization. I wish I could stand before you today and tell you that we've had a record year with getting a reauthorization. Now, what are we looking at? The second year with no bill. But in spite of that, in spite of a bad economy, in spite of the challenges that we have had, and I will tell you, I think they are some of the greatest challenges since 9/11 that we faced this year, there have been many things that have been accomplished. And so I give credit to you through the committees, and I really give credit to Greg and to his staff, because like I said, I have the privilege of being able to kind of engage and disengage because I take care of Indianapolis. That's my first focus. But these folks are doing it every day. So I thank you, Greg, and I thank the staff of ACI. In the meantime, there were some things that were established during 2009 that I would just like to share with you, and I think they're worth noting. And that is, for a long time, it had been discussed about dealing with the AMT, the alternative minimum tax, and that, at least on a short-term basis, the door is now open. So for 2009, 2010, we have an opportunity, and that didn't just happen. That happened because many of us, many of you, went to Washington under the direction of Greg and pushed for that through the jobs creation or the stimulus package. We had the opportunity to weigh in on that, and through the AIP program, airports were allowed to submit programs and not come up with a local match. So in spite of the downturn in the economy, there are some successes and there are some wins that have occurred. I will tell you that we have a lot more to do. We have a lot more in front of us. Although we know we have an extension till the end of the year on the FAA funding, there is a petition out there, and we're asking all of you to consider signing that petition so that we can go forward and say this is absolutely critical. Kind of the stopgap won't work for us. We need legislation. We need a new bill. And the only way that's going to happen is that we continuously keep pressure on the Congress to do that. So, as I look forward to turning over the gavel to the next leadership in Hardee, lots to do, Hardee. I am assured that ACI will be